homesteading to prepping to common horse sense, we are College Hill Farm. Welcome back to College Hill Farm. Well, today it's time to do some maintenance in our orchard. Now, every year, this is May the 2nd, every year you need to do some maintenance in your orchard if you want to keep continuing to have plants. So what we're going to do today is, this year, the very first cutting of the grass in the orchard, I wait till it's as big as hay. And then I go ahead and cut it. The rest of the year I keep it cut down pretty good. But I go ahead and cut it so that I can use the stuff that's available. But the very first thing you got to do is you can't get too close with your tractor because of the limbs. So I've got some things to clear out. So I'll do that first, and then I'll get back with you. A good sharp hoe is probably the best tool for clearing out around your trees. I like it a lot better than trying to use a sling blade or trying to get down there and cut. You can stand straight up. This is a good sharpened hoe. Will cut out any little blackberry bars or anything that's in the way, and just boom, gone. Now, you'll notice this tree right here, there's a little collar right there. All that is a 4-inch drain line. PVC drain line, cut off, split, so it'll go around the tree. What that does is it allows the tree not to be attacked by rabbits and groundhogs and stuff like that that would hit the bark down at the bottom. Now, what's the next thing we're going to do? Well, we're going to use fertilizer. Now, all I've got is just good old 10-10-10 fertilizer. Just the granular stuff, and you want to put that on about twice a year. Here in early May, here in zone 6, if you were in zone 7, I'd probably put it on in April, but in zone 6, put it on in May, and then again about July. But don't put it on anything after July the 1st. If you miss your July the 1st date to fertilize your orchard, don't do it, because it gives the trees the idea that they need to grow when they ought to be shutting down for winter. Okay? So let's look at how much fertilizer you need. Well, for fruit trees, the rule of thumb is 1/10 of a pound of fertilizer for every inch of diameter of the tree 1 foot up off the ground. So if I look at this little tree here, and I look right there, that is as wide as my finger is long. So that little tree is about 3 inches. So I need 3/10 of a pound of nitrogen. Well, how do you determine that? Well, it's real simple. The fertilizer that I bought is called 10-10-10. That means for every pound, there's 1/10 of a pound of nitrogen. Okay, so this little fruit tree needs 3/10 of a pound of nitrogen. And the way you want to distribute that is around the drip edge of the tree. You don't want it all right up against the root. You want to distribute it around the drip edge of the tree, and that's how far the limbs are out. So, how do you determine that? Well, the way fertilizer is manufactured, it's manufactured so that the volume is the same as the weight. So 16 ounces of fertilizer is 1 pound of fertilizer. So this is a 20-ounce bottle, 20 fluid ounce bottle. So I'm going to cut 4 fluid ounces off, if I can. In homesteader fashion, don't let anything go to waste. So each scoop of this is about 1 pound. Well, I need 3/10 of a pound of nitrogen. Well, for every pound of fertilizer, there's 1/10 of a pound of nitrogen here in 10-10-10. If it's 12-12-12, you'd use just a little shy of 3 pounds. Does that make sense? If it's 20-20-20, okay, you'd use 1 pound and 1/2 pound. All right, let me get at that. First pound. Second pound. Third pound. Okay, I let the first grass cutting in the orchard till the grass is over knee high. The reason being is what's left is hay, and I can take that hay and use it to help the tree all the way around. And let me show you. You need a rake. Oh, and by the way, whenever you buy a rake, don't buy a rake that's got a little short handle. It'll work you to death. Buy a rake that's as tall as you are. When you lean it over, the handle's right here at shoulder height, like our hoe. You can go back and see our video on hoe mechanics, how to use a hoe. So I'm going to take this rake and just start pulling up hay and cover the base of this tree. Okay, that tree is ready for this summer. What's going to happen is that hay is going to hold the moisture in at the base of the tree, and as it rains, that slow release fertilizer will fertilize all the way out to the drip edge. I let the hay come all the way out to the drip edge too, so that will hold moisture for that tree over the summer. And as that fertilizer is used up, when I come back later in June, late June, and I'll take that hay away, and I'll bring some hay out of the other field, because I'll keep this grass mowed now so that it can maintain around the tree and not soak up the nutrients that the tree needs. Now, if you like this kind of stuff, this homestead and do-it-yourself kind of thing, be certain to come on out to the channel and subscribe. We do this homesteading stuff every week, sometimes 1, sometimes 5 videos. When you get to the channel, if you'll click the little bell, It'll notify you when we upload a video. We upload every Sunday. And now, with that being said, it's time for me to get on to the next thing.